Hi friends, welcome to today's class. So today's question is, find the amount to be paid after 2 years if a sum of rupees 7,500 is borrowed at compound interest at the rate of 4% per annum. So from this class onwards, we are starting the topic of compound interest. So before going to this question, I would like to explain the concept of simple interest and compound interest. So let's take an example. So let principal is equal to 100 rupees and we are going to invest this principal for a time period of 3 years. Time period is equal to 3 years and we are going to do this on both simple interest and compound interest. First, let's see the case of simple interest. The rate of interest is equal to 10%. So in the case of simple interest, for the first year, the interest will be equal to rupees 10. Simple interest, the formula will be 100 into 10 into 1 by 100. Simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. We are trying to find out the simple interest for the first year. So it will be equal to 100 into 10 into 1 divided by 100. So we will be getting it as rupees 10. And for the, what will be the principal for the second year? For the second year, again the principal is rupees 100 and so the interest will also be rupees 10. Then third year, again the principal is rupees 100 and interest will be equal to rupees 10. The total interest will be equal to 30 and the total amount after 3 years will be equal to 100 plus 30, which is equal to rupees 130. So this is the case of simple interest. The principal will be same for the first year, second year and the third year respectively. Interest also will be same for all these 3 years. Now let's take the case of compound interest. All the other parameters are same, the principal is same, the time period is same, rate of interest is same. The only difference is the interest is being compounded. So for the first year, the principal will be equal to 100 and interest will be getting it as 10 rupees. So the total principal will be at the end of the first year. At the end of the first year, the total principal will be equal to 110. And then second year, when it comes to second year, the principal will be replaced by the new principal. At the end of the first year, we had principal is equal to 110. So this will be the new principal for calculating the interest for the second year. For the second year, when it comes, the principal will be equal to 110. So that is the difference in case of compound interest. The principal for each year keeps on changing. The principal of a year will be equal to the old principal plus interest obtained for the preceding year. The first year we got an interest of 10 rupees. So it will be getting added to the principal. So 100 plus 10 is equal to 110. It will be the new principal for computing the interest for the second year. For the second year we will be getting P is equal to 110 and therefore interest will be equal to rupees 11. And then when it comes to third year, the principal will be equal to 110 plus 11. The old principal and the interest acquired for the second year is 11 rupees. Both are getting added. So 110 plus 11 is equal to 121. So for the third year, P is equal to 121 and so we will be getting interest as 12.1 rupees. 10% of 121, 12.1. So what will be our total amount which we will be obtaining at the end of third year? Principal is 100 rupees. And the interest obtained for the first year is 10 rupees. The interest obtained for the second year is 11 rupees. And the interest obtained after the end of third year is 12.1 rupees. So 12.1 plus 10, 22.1 plus 11 is equal to 133.1. So 133.1 will be the amount which we will be getting at the end of third year. For the simple interest, we got the amount as 130 and for the compound interest, we got the amount as 133.1. So that is the difference. When the interest is being compounded, the principal for each year gets changed continuously and the principal will be equal to old principal plus the interest acquired in the preceding year. So we will be getting an amount greater for the compound interest when compared to that of the simple interest. Now let's go to question number 1. So here we have to find out the amount. What is given? The principal is given rupees 7,500 and it's being done at compound interest and the rate of interest is given 4% and time is also given 2 years. So we are having the formula in the case of compound interest. We are having a direct formula for the amount. amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to T, where P is the principal, A is representing the amount, R is the rate of interest and T is the time. So now we can easily substitute. In the case of simple interest, we had a formula directly for finding the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. So if we are asked to find out the amount, you have to add principal plus simple interest. But in the case of compound interest, we are having the formula directly for amount. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to T. If you are asked to find out the compound interest, you have to do A minus P. So P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to T minus P. So you can find out the compound interest. So these are very familiar to you. So this is just an introduction video, just applying the direct formula. Then in the coming lectures, we will be going through more and more difficult level of questions. So here this is to just get an introduction to the compound interest. So here it will be direct substitution. So A will be equal to 7500 into 1 plus 4 by 100 the whole square. So 1 plus 4 by 100, it will be equal to 100 plus 4, 104 by 100. You can cancel out in terms of 4. So you will be getting 26 by 25. So our formula will be equal to 7500 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. So what we will be getting? So we can just cancel out this 25 and 7500, 300 we will be getting. And again 300 by 25 we will be getting it as 12. So 26 into 26 is equal to 676 into 12, which will be getting it as rupees 8112. Now let's go to question number 2. Determine the amount to be paid after 3 years when rupees 1000 is deposited at 5% compound interest rate. So again a direct question. We have the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to T. And here everything is given. P is equal to rupees 1000, R is equal to 5 and T is equal to 3. So what we will be getting? A will be equal to 1000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 the whole cube. So 1 plus 5 by 100 we will be getting it as 105. 105 by 100. 105 by 100 will be equal to 21 by 20 dividing by 5. 21 into 5 is equal to 105 and 20 into 5 is equal to 100. So we will be getting 1000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by. So what we will be getting? We will be getting as, so these all the 3 zeros will be getting cancelled. So it will be 21 the whole cube divided by 8. So our final answer will be equal to rupees 1157.625. Now third question, find the compound interest on rupees 8000 at 10% per annum for 3 years. So how can you find the compound interest? If you subtract the principal from the amount, you will be getting the compound interest. And we are having the direct formula for amount. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to T. And P is equal to 8000, R is equal to 10 and T is equal to 3. So substituting the formula here, we will be getting amount is equal to 8000 into 1 plus 10 by 100 the whole cube. And 1 plus 10 by 100 we will be getting it as 110 by 100. So which will be equal to 11 by 10. So we will be getting it as 8000 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. So what we will be getting? These 3 zeros, everything will be getting cancelled. So we will be getting 11 cube into 8, which will be equal to 1331 into 8. So it will be rupees 10,648. Now you have to find out the compound interest. Your question is not to find out the amount, but you have to find out the compound interest. So compound interest will be equal to amount minus principal. So you can do 10,648 minus 8,000, which will be equal to rupees 2,648. Thank you for watching.